Jackson Panare, Jackson Galloway, and Silas Robson all get on a call at 5 a.m. every Friday to review Bigfoot sightings for no particular reason at all. They discuss whether or not they are real or turkey. Thank you for watching the Sasquatch Searchers.
Okay, welcome back, everybody, to our fourth episode. This one's going to be a little different because we are not talking about Bigfoot. We are talking about the legend of Mothman, which probably a lot of people don't really know who he is, but you're about to find out. So, good for you. But I'm going to let Panare take over because I don't have any information yet.
Okay, well, before we start, I want to give tons of credit to the guys at the Red Thread podcast because I found their show notes that they put together, and I'm going to be not following them exactly, but definitely using some stuff from that. So,
Round of applause for him.
don't sue me for plagiarism or whatever. Fair use, I swear. Okay, so this story begins on November 15th of 1966 in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And something really interesting about Point Pleasant that we should point out is that during World War II, it was the location for massive TNT factories. And so all of the there are a ton of
Chemicals.
abandoned what?
Chemicals.
Yeah. There are a bunch of abandoned military compounds around the area, and there were chemicals left over from the TNT that when water goes into the ground and it seeps back up, it comes back red. It's wild. But so that's just a bit of context on this. Sai, could you bring up that first newspaper article? Okay, so the newspaper came out. I actually don't know when this released. I'm assuming it was a couple weeks after the incident, but it reads red-eyed creature reported in West Virginia. 2 Point Pleasant couples told police Wednesday their car was followed about midnight by a bird-like creature 6 to 7 feet tall with red eyes and a 10-foot wingspan. Steve Millett and Roger Scarberry and their wives told Mason County Sheriff's deputies, oh my gosh, I can't speak. They were riding near the McClinty Wildlife Reserve when they first encountered the thing. Millett said it was a large... oh my gosh. Oh, Lord be with me. Millett said it was large, measuring as much as 7 feet, was gray in color with eyes 2 inches in diameter. He said the eyes glowed red when the car headlights were put on them near an abandoned power plant. Then Millett said the thing took off, making a flapping noise and traveling at high speeds. At about 100 miles an hour, Millett said. It was a clumsy runner. Scarberry said, if I'd seen it only by myself, I wouldn't have said anything about it. But there were 4 of us who saw it. So...
Wow.
I'm just going to immediately point out 100 miles an hour.
I couldn't even tell you how fast that looks like.
Hold on. How fast is the fastest bird?
Really fast.
Okay, yeah, that's really... Okay, peregrine falcon, over 200 miles per hour. But that's while it's diving. It's not like it's actually flying.
Pigeons can fly really fast when they're just actually flying.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
not even diving.
Okay, peregrine falcon in normal flight is 25 to 34 miles per hour. So that's like 100 miles per hour just normally flapping is crazy.
But he said, or she, whatever, said it was a clumsy runner. So was it running at 100 miles per hour?
No, so it started running at them and then took off, and yeah, it's all very weird.
Mothman is as big as he is, supposedly 7 feet tall and huge.
Taking off and flying at 100 miles per hour? I don't know about that.
I mean, yeah, right? And I just... It's really weird, but I think it is really compelling that there are 4 witnesses, though.
Yeah.
I want to see these 4 witnesses.
So
I mean, they definitely saw something.
yeah, I mean, I don't... And I think we'll dive into that later. Like, theories on what they saw. But...
Maybe it was Bigfoot.
yeah, it's...
Probably drunk, dude.
It's probably you, I admit it.
You have no proof.
I have all the proof I need.
Sure, whatever. Also, I don't know. There's like no good picture evidence either. There's some.
Oh no, there's like literally nothing.
There's some of him like supposedly on the bridge,
Yeah, but I feel like those are obviously manufactured.
or there's some of him flying, but like
Mm-hmm.
that literally looks like a falcon.
And the ones of him flying are really weird. I think we'll come back to it. They were taken in 2016, not 1967.
That doesn't even line up at all with
I know, right?
the story.
Okay. So, the title of... Or, sorry, not the title. The headline of this newspaper reads, couples see man-sized bird creature something. And it says, it was a bird or something. It definitely wasn't a flying saucer. Which is another thing. Apparently Point Pleasant is like hopping with aliens. But, anyways, 2 Point Pleasant couples said today they encountered a man-sized bird-like creature in the TNT area about midnight last night. Sheriff's deputies and city police went to the scene about 2 o'clock this morning, but were unable to spot anything. But the 2 young men telling their story this morning were dead serious and asserted they hadn't been drinking. Wow. Oh my gosh, this newspaper doxes them. Steve Millette of 3305 Jackson Avenue and Roger Scarberry
I'm gonna
of
find that
509 30th Street. Jeez, this is the most small town ever. Just, hey, here's this guy's address. Go see him. Described the thing as being about 6 or 7 feet tall, having a wingspan of 10 feet and red eyes about 2 inches in diameter and 6 inches apart. It was like a man with wings, Millette said. It wasn't like anything you'd see on TV or in a monster movie. The men and their wives were in Scarberry's car between 11:30 p.m. and midnight when they spotted the creature near the old power plant adjacent to the old National Guard armory buildings. The creature was seen standing on 3 occasions and was described as being extremely fast. It flew about 100 miles an hour in flight, but was a clumsy runner. Deputy Millard Halstead said that he had seen dust in the vicinity of a coal field, but it could have been caused by the bird, he said. I'm a hard guy to scare, Scarberry said, but last night I was for getting out of there. Oh my lord. They did just that, but the thing followed them. They said it was hovering over the car, apparently gliding, until they reached the National Guard Armory on Route 62. We went downtown, turned around, and went back, and there it was again, Millett said. It seemed to be waiting on us. He said the light gray light creature then scurried through a field. It had also flown across the top of the car. It apparently is afraid of light, Millett reasoned, and maybe it thought it was scaring us off. The young men said they saw the creature's eyes, which glowed red. I don't know why there's a hyphen there. Only when their lights shined on it, and it seemed to not and it seemed to want to get away from the lights. They said it looked like a man with wings, but that its head was not an outstanding characteristic. And that's the end of the second newspaper.
That's a lot of details.
All the stories line up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we can also take a look at the police reports if I want, but they interviewed all 4 witnesses separately, and they all gave the night of, they separated the 4 witnesses into different rooms and interviewed them separately, and they all had the same testimony. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? They thought it was a bird.
I don't want to think it's real. That's the thing.
I don't think it is real, but all these stories of them not getting attacked, but have it fly down and chase them and hover over their car, apparently. That was weird. And where does the whole Mothman thing come from? Because all of what I'm getting from these reports is Birdman or Winged Man or something. They describe it as a bird with wings. So
yeah. So that came later. I'm not sure exactly when, but all of the eyewitness testimonies that were coming through these reports, there were way more than just this one, but they all described it as either being bird-like or bat-like, but they obviously couldn't use Batman, and Birdman sounded dumb, so they went with the closest thing was Mothman. Because of the 2 eyes. And
Batman would have been cool.
I know, but hey guys, did you see Batman yesterday?
Batman flew down at our car and was chasing us all down the street. Anyways, back on Mothman.
Yeah, back on Mothman.
Yeah. What does he do?
Well, he has been
Flies
working
and does stuff.
He's been working on his Pilates. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your search bar.
It was the only way to look it up.
It's fantastic.
That was actually the option it pulled up.
Wow.
Just don't look real close.
No, I want to go to Point Pleasant someday and see that statue. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look good.
No, it really doesn't. I don't know what they were thinking when they
The
made
only
it.
good angle is from the front.
That doesn't look like Mothman to me at all.
It looks
Oh,
like
I thought he
Butterfly
looked like an
Man.
apple.
Yeah, but it's Mothman's cousin, Butterfly Man. They made a statue of him, but they could care less about Mothman.
So
Are y'all gonna say anything or?
I can read this information that is definitely it's original information from my brain. Definitely. 100%.
Oh, okay.
Minus.
Do tell.
So take it with a grain of salt, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I put this on the wiki. That's why it's there.
Oh, okay.
In American folklore, Mothman is the name given to a humanoid creature that was reportedly seen around Point Pleasant, West Virginia, from November 15th, 1966 to December 15th, 1967.
A year
The
and a
dates
month later. That's pretty crazy.
Exactly, as well. Despite its name, the original sighting of the creature described avian features. The first newspaper report was published in the Point Pleasant Register, dated November 16th,
Mm-hmm.
1966. So now we have a date on the newspaper.
Yeah.
Okay, this literally is exactly what you read already. It's
I still think Birdman would be a more accurate name than Mothman.
But it doesn't have a beak.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have feathers.
I don't know.
I don't know. Those are like the two things that are like bird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have normal feet?
What do you mean normal feet? Like
Sai,
human
its feet
Human
can be
feet?
whatever you want it to be.
Thank you. Do you want to talk about how it might have to do with the smiling man?
what is that connection about?
No, because I don't know enough about it.
But you said something and you
I
intrigued me.
know it's connected, but I don't know enough about it to
Right.
be able to communicate that to the audience.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Mothman and
What are you about to find?
smiling man connection.
That's really scary.
How do you spell connections?
CONNEC.
I got it.
Okay.
I want to read this before I say it, so you guys just talk or something.
Okay. I'm gonna read a thing. So I think this newspaper is the first real mention of Mothman, like the name Mothman. So the title of this newspaper is Mason Countians. Countians. So am I a Countian?
Apparently.
Hunt Mothman. The following is a Huntington Herald Dispatch article from Thursday, November 17th, titled November 17th, 1966, titled Bird, Plane, or Batman. Mason Countians Hunt Mothman by Pat Seiler. Point Pleasant. Sightseers clogged the roads north of here Wednesday night as Mason Countians flocked to the desolate TNT area to join in a search for the monster Mothman. Sheriff's deputies reported that two couples told them that they had sighted the creature Tuesday night near the old powerhouse, 5 miles from Point Pleasant. We talked about that before. It has been variously described as a flying man with a 10-foot wingspread capable of pursuing cars at 100 miles per hour, and as a huge gray and white bird with wings like an angel and legs like a man, 7 feet tall with 2 large red eyes about 6 inches apart.
I think you just got your answer, Sai, if it has normal feet.
I knew I was right.
Oh my gosh, my camera decided to not work today.
It froze
It's
on
been
the
freezing.
weirdest
I don't know.
screenshot.
Just shush. Sheriff's deputies reported that. Oh wait, I already said that. Blah blah blah. Officials at the McClintock Wildlife Station said no such description can be found in any of their fowl manuals. They did suggest, however, that it is geese migrating time, and that flights have been sighted in the area. Do
It's
you
a
guys think Mothman is a
goose man?
goose?
Goose man?
Not a turkey, but a goose. What was that?
My cup of coffee.
What?
What? You guys don't drink coffee in the morning?
No, I'm actually drinking tea right now. Audio listeners, Silas just pulled out a mixing bowl full of coffee and sipped from it.
How much?
Oh,
How much coffee do you need?
Don't worry, I have a straw.
Did you have that plan just at some point just to pull out this mess?
No, okay, my original plan was just to have the coffee pot with me and just drink from that, but I tried that a couple episodes ago before we did the call, and it was just physically impossible to drink out of it because it has this big lip. And so I resorted to a mixing bowl.
Okay.
I drank about half of it.
I need some water.
That's water?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
It's
that's
not-
a
Water
very
has stood the
fancy.
test of
It's a
time.
very fancy water cup.
Well, I wanted to
Don't
make it
judge
look like I
perfection.
had coffee, but no.
Well, you just told us that it's not coffee.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I put it in this cup to make it look like it was.
Silas, what are you doing to your poor microphone?
I'm moving it, and that way I can put this on the desk.
Life.
Yeah, what's more important, my audio or my giant bowl of coffee?
The coffee, definitely the coffee. Now
No,
you can
I'm
just lift the
dedicated to
straw
drink
up while
this
you're
whole
talking and just.
Wait, can you hear it?
No.
Oh, wait, no. Turn your microphone down towards it.
But I don't want to drop it in the coffee.
Just hold it with one hand.
No.
Why does this matter?
You're
We're about to get
You're-
peak audio.
no, you're stressing
here.
me out.
Could you hear that?
Surprisingly,
ASMR.
yeah.
That was
No, I'm saying, like, grab the microphone with one hand and hold it down towards
no,
the coffee.
why? No, my my inner musician is screaming right now.
It didn't even work.
I put the tip of it in.
You weren't supposed to do
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm kidding.
You're on thin ice, bub.
Giving so many people anxiety attacks right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut all of this out because I don't want to have to listen to it.
No, don't cut it out.
I can't. And now the audience knows that you wanted it cut out.
We'll just cut out the bit that when I said
Cut out the bit of me saying cut it out. But leave the rest in, it's fine.
okay. Back on topic.
How do we?
What were we talking about?
Well, we were just talking about. So the name Mothman was made by that newspaper just 2 days after the first sighting. 2 days, like that's kind of crazy. I figured. I mean, they were like, "Well, we found something. We gotta get a name for it. What's a nice name?" Well, Batman's taken.
Still more accurate though.
Apple
Yeah.
thing.
Batman. It's Batman.
This one, I'm not gonna read it. I don't know if there probably is newspaper on it, but this is just kind of a synopsis. Marcella Bennett, 26, and her young daughter drove to a friend's house near the TNT area close to Point Pleasant. While en route, she observed a peculiar, funny red light hovering over the TNT area, distinct from an airplane. Upon arrival, as Bennett stepped out of the car with her daughter, a figure near her vehicle caught her attention. It seemed as though it was laying down, she recollected. It rose up slowly from the ground. A big gray thing, bigger than a man with terrible glowing eyes. Overwhelmed with terror, she accidentally dropped her baby, but quickly recovered, rushing into the house. Hysteria ensued as the creature seemed to shuffle on the porch and peer through the windows. Despite a police... Despite a police call when they arrived, the Mothman was nowhere to be found.
Of course.
And that was the 16th. That was the day after the car sighting.
Okay, that was creepy, not gonna lie.
Dude, oh my gosh.
I saw Mothman peeking through my window.
Heck not, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be paranoid looking out my window this whole episode.
You just turn, you see Mothman looking through it. Oof.
Lord, no.
So you're telling me it was laying down and then rose up like this?
Yeah, like
They
a
didn't
zombie out
describe
of a
it
grave.
Like a traditional monster.
Yeah. It just like sleeper agent just woke up, stood up,
What was he doing?
locked eyes. Oh my gosh. I mean, what's interesting to me is that this lady was scared enough she dropped her infant baby.
Oh, don't. Ooh.
The baby was fine, but like still.
Oh,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Oh, man.
Like I just know, like me, I would grab onto the baby and run.
Yeah.
Like tighter.
Nope, and just drop the baby.
You're
No.
just so shocked, just oh no!
What was Mothman doing? Just taking a nap on the side of the road?
Yeah.
He was fixing her he was the mechanic.
But yeah, when she was parking, did she not see an obvious gray humanoid thing on the ground that she parked next to?
She was he was tired
ran
from
over.
flying at 100 miles per hour, so he just flew down at a random
Yeah,
spot.
he was real tuckered out from the night before. He was
Yeah, it's like, oh man, that was a crazy night. I need some rest. Oh my gosh. No, but going up on the porch. Ooh.
No.
Yeah, no, thank you.
heck nah.
Where's the gun?
Yeah, for real. I would have like hold on. Let me go back to it.
What? How does it
Uh,
say it climbed up on the porch again? Like shimmied up there?
It shuffled onto the porch.
What is that supposed to mean?
How do
So,
you
that's actually consistent with Okay, so
waltzed on up there?
what's the most interesting about this report is that it's the day after the report. The newspaper hadn't even been released for that first report yet.
All of the Mothman sightings happen really close to one another.
I know, but what makes this one more interesting is like I feel like the other sightings could have been like typical mass hysteria where like, oh, you hear about this thing and then if you see something weird, the only logical explanation is that, oh, I saw that thing that was in the newspaper.
That's true, but the newspaper wasn't out yet.
See, that's what I'm saying that makes this sighting way more interesting is that the depiction of whatever creature this is 1-to-1 with the car sighting the night before, which the exact same description,
Yeah, they're very.
and she had
All of them are
no
very uniform.
prior knowledge of.
But another thing is with them being right next to each other, that could, like, in my opinion, makes it feel like it almost could have been staged.
Maybe.
So you're
But
saying
there's
they
no-
just had
but there's
some
no-
guy in a suit laying on the side of the road waiting.
No, I'm saying that she didn't see anything,
Mm-hmm.
and she just reported.
So she dropped her baby for nothing?
Well, maybe she didn't even drop her baby.
What if
She
the
could've
baby
just
had a
Why would you
huge like
report that?
dent?
Why would you report that? To make it more believable? Because people are weird
True,
like that.
true. People
That's-
are weird,
that's a
like
weird-
really freaking weird.
That's a weird way of adding authenticity to something. Yeah, this is
People have-
real because I dropped my
people have-
child for it.
People have done weirder things. Like
I thought I didn't believe in Mothman, but some of these stories, I don't know. They're
fun.
Okay, so this is just a brief synopsis of other sightings.
There's more.
So, various residents report sightings of a large bird creature with red eyes. Also, other
Bird.
strange events happening around the town. Malfunctioning electrical appliances and cars, interrupted police dispatches, increased UFO sightings, and more.
He's an alien. Mothman's an alien. I got it. Okay. An alien UFO abducted a moth from Earth and experimented on it
Mm-hmm.
and created Mothman and sent him back down to Earth.
But just
So-
for a year and a month, specifically.
And then they took him back.
Science.
For Mothman letting the aliens experiment on him, they rewarded him by sending him down to Earth so he can hang for a little
Yeah,
bit.
so he could drink the red chemical water seeping
Drink
up.
the red chemical water and mess with cars and scare people with babies. Oh.
Maybe a moth got stuck in some chemicals.
Okay, wait. I got it. The
Mothman's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yes, okay, the same ooze that made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles made Mothman. He works for Shredder and he lives in the sewers.
You got it. I think
I've
we
got
can
it.
just end this here.
I've got it.
But
I'm surprised he hasn't been on any of the TV shows. I mean, he was too busy suntanning on the side of the.
No, it was just taking a nice power nap. Like
Yep. He had a crazy night, man.
it was so weird. There was just this like car that drove by.
There was just this like moving
There
thing.
was this thing with lights, so I was like flying beside it, and I don't know, they
He
were
was
all
on the
like
phone- he was on the phone with
screaming.
Butterfly Man. Yeah, man, like it was wild. I flew by this car. These people, they were acting.
act like they've never seen me before.
Yeah, they're acting like they've never seen a weird thing before. Oh man.
Okay, and I'm
You
gonna
mean like I
bring
was a
up
giant moth.
one more sighting before we get into the meat and potatoes.
I love meat and potatoes.
So
I like meat, not potatoes.
oh, you don't like potatoes?
I like French fries. But...
That's just junk food potatoes.
So
I've done my
I
own
like potato
research, and I
chips.
found out that junk food is a code word for delicious food. Am I
think
wrong?
that's an opinion.
Am I wrong?
opinion.
Opinion.
Okay. So I know I was just talking about how the Scarberry Millet sighting is the first sighting. That was the first public sighting, but after that came out in the newspaper, basically this guy came forth and was like, hey, I think I saw this thing. And this was on the 12th of November 1966. So 3 days before.
Why are they so close to each other?
I don't know, man. It's actually
Mothman
crazy.
just can't catch a break. Just keeps getting spotted.
So it says here, the first sighting of the Mothman is believed to be by Kenneth Duncan. On November 12th, 1966, Duncan and 4 other men were digging a grave for Kenneth's father-in-law, Homer Smith, in the Clendenin Cemetery. Duncan saw a figure that was human-like flying out of the surrounding woods and gliding over their heads. It was gliding through the trees and was in sight for about a minute. That's
weird.
The other men there that day apparently did not see the creature. This sighting was discussed with their local friends and not reported until Duncan heard about the reports made by locals Roger and Linda Scarberry and Stephen Mary Millette just days later. So,
I don't know how much I believe that.
Yeah, I was about to say, take that with a grain of salt. But if that guy's telling the truth, then that was, I guess, the first real Mothman sighting.
People are idiots sometimes.
Mhm.
Okay. Sounds like an idiot story.
They were digging a grave too. Ugh.
No, but I have heard other reports, or not reports, but like descriptions of what Kennedy Duncan saw, and like he described it as being brown. Which
that doesn't really follow.
It doesn't. It's like the only report that doesn't exactly line up with the same descriptions of all
I
the
don't think
others.
Is that the one where he's like, I was carrying 4,000 pounds of hazmat? Because I saw something. Okay.
What? No,
What?
we're talking about the Gravedigger.
The monster truck?
But no.
I mean, that's what gives the other sightings much more credibility. Is they're literally the exact same descriptions of the creature within a span of
Mhm.
what, a day, 2 days. So this one,
I genuinely think he could have seen a goose.
yeah, or a turkey.
Turkey.
I mean,
Hey,
he's
turkeys
the
fly
only
every
one.
day.
Turkeys are brown. They can be brown. He saw a turkey. That's it.
Yeah, totes.
The whole thing is a bunch of baloney.
I like bologna.
Yeah, baloney's good.
Well, so then... Well, what's something that's not good that we can call it?
Ketchup.
Agreed.
A bunch of ketchup.
Ketchup is good if you put... Have you tried putting black pepper mixed in with your ketchup?
Black pepper mix.
No, you should try it. It's good. And if you don't like it, put salt in it.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that, put hot sauce. But all of them...
That's a lot of red sauce.
All of them
sauce.
make ketchup better.
That's not hard to do.
Hey, but you don't have to do anything to mustard.
Mustard's fantastic.
You go silent for a little bit, and then the next thing you say is, "Mustard's fantastic."
I love mustard.
No, but can you imagine being that baby that was dropped?
I was dropped by my mom when
I was
she
dropped
saw
by my mom.
Mothman.
She saw Mothman. Her friends be like, "Why do you have a dent in your head?" I was dropped by my mom because she saw Mothman.
Oh, that's so terrible.
She interrupted his daily sunbathing routine and
Oh,
drop
that's
me.
so bad. Like, dropping like a toddler is bad. A baby?
That's what I'm saying. She's a bad
I will
mom.
say that's a little bit suspicious, but like, see, I need to see pictures of the dent in the baby's head.
Is there actually a dent?
I
in
have
the
no
baby's head?
clue. But like, it would make it a lot more compelling.
That's true.
Or maybe she just.
She said, "I
maybe
dropped my child."
Maybe she just accidentally dropped her baby and then made up this whole story
Yeah,
as
she
an
pulled up to her friend's
as
house.
an excuse so she doesn't get investigated by the Child Protective Services or whatever.
Her child, she doesn't get her custody removed for dropping her. Just hop out of the car, drop the child. That doesn't really make sense. You said she had no prior knowledge to the whole Mothman thing. Then dropping her child and randomly trying to cover it up by saying she saw Mothman? I don't know about that. I just can't get over that story. That's crazy.
I can't find this thing, but I know that I saw something about Mothman and 4,000 pounds of hazmat.
What?
I know that I did.
4,000? That's 2 tons.
Maybe that's why they saw Mothman. They were delusional from 2 tons of...
That definitely makes sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to the big thing.
Yeah, what's this big thing?
So, on the evening of December 15th, 1967, as locals hurried home from work and Christmas shopping, tragedy struck. Without warning, at 4:58 p.m., the Silver Bridge collapsed, resulting in the deaths of 46 people. This devastating incident stands as the deadliest bridge disaster in modern history, leaving an indelible mark on the community of Point Pleasant and remaining a somber chapter in its history. Here's a quote. It didn't just fall into the river. It sort of just slithered in like a snake. Then it buckled and cars began falling off sideways. That was an unnamed coal truck driver to the Charleston Daily Mail. The event was disastrous, cutting off the economic lifeline to and from the region. The two cities found themselves linked only by an improvised ferry system. Constructing the new Silver Memorial Bridge took 2 years, but it now completely bypassed Point Pleasant. The bridge collapse occurred a year after the initial Mothman sighting. Many locals say they saw the Mothman flying on or around the Silver Bridge in the period before the collapse. After the collapse, John A. Keel visited Point Pleasant, conducting interviews with witnesses and delving into the Mothman phenomenon. Keel drew connections between the Mothman sightings and the bridge collapse, interpreting them as a kind of prophecy, a warning or ominous foreshadowing of the impending disaster. This interpretation was later documented in his nonfiction book retelling the small-town story titled The Mothman Prophecies, which would later go on to be adapted into a fictional dramatization by the same name, starring Richard Gere? I don't know how to pronounce his name. In 2001. So yeah, that's one thing that I think is really, like, crazy. Is exactly a year and a month after the first reported Mothman sighting, this bridge collapses. And then Mothman is never seen again.
Well, people have said that they've seen Mothman right before 9/11 happens.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
In New York.
Mm-hmm. I'll find it.
So, what? So you're telling me he destroyed a bridge, dipped, went to New York, and
Yeah, he
caused
dipped. He literally dipped for like 30 years.
what?
Came back and was like, "Hey guys, something bad's gonna happen in New York," and then
Just to let y'all know, I gotta get out of here. Something bad's about to happen with that. It's
what?
no, he was sent to Earth by the no. He was tasked by Shredder to take out the bridge, and then no, not take out the bridge, but like say it's better.
Yeah, I mean,
And then he went on, and
he
then
tried for a year to be like, "Hey guys,
yeah,
the bridge is gonna collapse. Watch out!" But they were all so freaked out by his.
One person dropped their
large-
baby. They were so scared.
They were like, "Yeah." He's peering through the window. He's like, "Hey,
hey guys, the bridge.
hey, the bridge is gonna
Yeah.
collapse. Watch out."
No, he to warn people about the bridge. And after that happened, for 30-something years, he just chilled in the sewers playing video games. And then Shredder hit him up and it's like, these towers are getting too big. I need you to go like warn them that something's about to happen. And you're like, all right, let me pack my bags and go to New York. Man, see, I don't even think. I mean, obviously the bridge thing happened, but people seeing Mothman and thinking he's tied to the bridge, no, I don't believe in any of it. Yeah, I need to see the scene in the movie where he's chilling on the side of the road and
No, I want a comedy made on Mothman. It's like the Mothman prophecies from Mothman's perspective. He's just like,
he sees
Hey,
her drop
guys.
her baby. Oh my gosh, are you okay? You just dropped your baby?
ma'am, are you okay?
Are you okay in there? Hello? Are you
Starts
guys
running
okay?
over.
It's gonna be the AI Mothman vlogs.
But I'm saying I don't think Mothman having ties to the bridge. Don't even get me started on him having ties to 9/11. But the bridge,
I didn't even know about that.
the bridge, I don't think so. They're trying to link an actual like tragedy to a stupid conspiracy theory. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
I think it's just the kooks who believe in Mothman trying to be like, it was him. We saw him before the bridge. This is.
He had beautiful hair.
Let me read this. The Mothman sightings are near a former World War II munitions manufacturing site. Some theorize that the Mothman might be a result of biological or chemical experiments in the abandoned facilities within the area. This could also be why witnesses have reported allegedly being approached by men in black, asking them not to speak or spread information about what they have seen.
Government.
I get the government sketchy, but
The
They're not
CIA
behind-
made Mothman.
they're not behind. This is the 60s. We couldn't go to the moon, and
Weirder
you're telling me they made an entirely new creature?
Dude, crazier stuff happened in the 60s.
Did there because they couldn't even get to the moon.
Well,
So
I
they
think it's more likely for them to accidentally make a humanoid moth than get to the moon in the 60s. Because if a moth just flies into a vat of chemicals, like
it's
there's
gonna die. It's not gonna like.
no, it'd be like Super Mario power up. It's
Nah, I don't. So they don't have the technology to go into the atmosphere, but they have the technology to create an entirely new life form.
They didn't create it; it was an accident. But they're like,
fine.
shh, we don't want people to know about this. This is crazy.
I think my Shredder theory is more plausible.
Honestly, probably.
This is. I mean, the government's sketchy, but they're not behind everything. I mean, no, I mean seriously, like
I mean, we could go into that. But
No,
heck,
let's not.
heck to the no.
Let's not.
I'm down for an episode where we just
Oh my gosh, that would get.
What's the word?
Conspiracy theories? What?
Yeah, do that. But that wasn't the word.
I will say though, I think it's very interesting how Mothman just like disappeared after the whole bridge incident. That's
Well, according to Sai, he came back, but no one can be too sure.
even some of those, even some Bigfoot reports aren't as connected weirdly as the Mothman reports.
I see. That's what makes it like so. It's like, oh gosh, I don't even know how to put it into words. Like, weirdly real, but not real.
Yeah, the stories are weirdly convincing, but then when you really think about it, they sound ridiculous.
And maybe we'll be more convinced later down the line once we get into aliens and stuff. But
Oh boy.
I mean, whew.
I saw a really interesting alien report that I'll save for our alien video. You might have heard of it, but dude, it's wild. Like,
Yeah. Well.
Hold on. Don't end yet.
No, please.
Where
I
have
have
you
something to say. Where have you been?
I am looking at geese silhouettes.
Why?
I think that if someone saw a silhouette of a goose and it was dark and they're probably tired, okay? I mean,
You can't say there this time.
I mean, red water. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. What does their water supply look like?
Oh,
I know what they saw.
what?
They saw a goose flying upside down. Geese do that.
I mean,
So there's just like one
Can't prove me wrong.
specific goose that really liked flying upside down over the
No,
course.
geese fly upside down. Like that's.
I've
something
never
that
seen a
people-
goose fly upside down in my life.
really?
Really?
Well, you should look harder.
I need a picture.
I'm getting one.
Oh boy.
What are you?
He's clickety clacking on the keys.
I mean, that's plausible. That's a really. If it is a goose, I wonder if people knew it was a goose and they just exaggerated it. That's a really weird thing to come up with. After
Sharing.
exaggerating a goose.
What?
You can't tell me that doesn't look like Mothman.
I can tell you that doesn't look like Mothman.
I mean, maybe.
That is my kind of goose.
Ah! Anyways, on that note, I think we can all agree, turkey,
Can we?
or goose. I don't know. Can we agree?
No. Turkey, goose, mutated agent of Shredder working against the Ninja Turtles.
I'm very 50-50 with this one. Like,
Yeah.
could be real, could be fake. Doesn't change anything in my life specifically.
Yeah, true. See, like, Bigfoot is life changing.
Oh yeah. I mean, Bigfoot could be anywhere, but Mothman.
Bigfoot is everything.
Mothman was
Mothman.
around for a specific year, and he bounced. So
I don't. That's.
he went off to another planet to warn them of impending disaster.
He's out there somewhere in the galaxy warning other galaxies. No. He's out there somewhere in this.
Hey, The sun's gonna explode. And the aliens
Still got some time, but...
shooting him down with their guns.
Oh man. That could be the post-credit scene of the Mothman prophecy from his perspective. Just get shot down by aliens. No more.
You weren't supposed to tell them.
Okay, well, on that note, Jackson, you want to pray us out?
Sure.
Dear God, I thank you that we got to have this time together, and I pray that we would get to have another one of these and just be with us as we go out about through our day. And yeah, amen.
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 Well, this has been a different episode for sure. So
I'm disturbed.
hope y'all enjoyed our ranting on about winged red-eyed apples. We will see you all next episode with, what are we talking about?
Yeti.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next episode.